This is Nick,
And this is Tristan.
and we're right now building a Lego kit because I'm extremely angry.
Why are you angry, Nick?
Because I've been working very long shifts, and the best part about talking about this on the internet is that nobody gives a shit. That's the best part of it. Like I'm going to complain over here like I've worked 3 11-hour days in a row and it's extremely terrible, and I've been hauling extremely heavy things up 3 flights of stairs because the worthless job I work at is closing. But nobody's gonna care about anything I say. So, and that's the part that a lot of people need to really take into respect, is that nobody gives a shit about a lot of the things you say. I always like when I
unless you're talking about personal stuff in which people can cling on to.
I don't care.
So once you get famous, people can then attack you for it.
Yes.
Or care about you for it.
There's my dad discovered this new channel. It's called AXS, which is apparently what he thought was a concert channel, but apparently wasn't. It was a channel that's like comedy, and it also has like mixed martial arts on it, and it's just this random ass crap. Okay. And he was looking at it, and we were like, okay, and my dad's like, there's no concerts on this. I'm like, well, maybe they're coming up. What are we watching? There was some sort of comedy section, and they were explaining like, has Justin Bieber gone too far?
He got deported, so yes.
I hope to God he did.
He did, eventually. So I heard.
I don't care. I mean, his music sucks.
It does.
It brings up the idea that he literally just became a bastard.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's a completely bad thing. I'm saying that's a horrible thing.
I mean, he came to America, lived the American dream.
Lived the American dream by making YouTube.
Trashed the American dream. And then got his ass kicked out.
Because I always think the best thing to talk about on a podcast, that I'll probably never use, is that we should talk about really offensive things that one person in the audience is going to complain about.
So religion.
Yeah, we'll talk about religion. Okay, everybody. No, I don't feel like getting on extremely controversial topics. I'm just trying to get on a topic that most people can get around. And in this case, it's talking about how Justin Bieber is one of the worst people in the world.
Just about.
And there was he met Orlando. Apparently, like. He got to Orlando Bloom almost punched him in the face.
Yeah, and there was a football player who wanted to kill him.
Okay, that could be a number of people. You got to be more specific.
Well, no, I can't remember. I don't watch sports. Sports sucks.
I don't even know what sports are.
You played a sport.
If it involved going outside, I never did it.
You went outside, Nick.
Yes, I did. I brought my Xbox with me too, so I wouldn't have to stare at the beauty of nature.
The beauty of nature.
It scares me sometimes.
So
birds.
Mother Earth's vagina.
Yes, I was staring into it and it scared me, so I went back in the house.
Why? Because of that.
If anybody's out there watching Benchwarmers, I'm like that. I'm like Howie from Benchwarmers. I kind of just fear the sun. Every time I walk outside, I carry a sword and pretend to kill it. I think his name's Howie. I really hope his name's Howie. Right? I just made a reference to something that doesn't exist to people that will never understand it.
You just failed at making a reference. You made a reference.
Well, it exists in some universe.
Somewhere.
Some universe, because
if we're gonna talk about the multiverse theory, because then remember, somewhere in some universe,
I've almost built this small. Okay, so because I canceled the other recording because the mic started getting really crazy. I'm building one of the Call of Duty Collectors construction series for Mega Bloks because I'm extremely mad because I've been working and I'm done. You don't care, and
it's okay.
And it's 62 pieces. I'm almost done. I've built the little man. He looks like he's been camouflaged with cookies and cream, and he's got his classic snow camouflage of a tan leg rig, which is just a pouch that just attaches to your leg, which isn't tan because that matches the snow. His knife is gray. His gun is gray and black, which I understand. But he's mostly green.
All right. Oh, he's mostly white.
I don't like the multiverse theory. I'll be honest.
But okay, we'll get to that in a second. But because in some universe, some dimension, we are gay lovers, and you accept this, and you know this.
I don't believe in the multiverse theory.
Why do you not?
Because it's the stupidest theory I've ever heard. Because the first time I heard of it was some guy saying, well, in some other universe, anime characters are real, and I've had sex with them. And I'm like, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Technically, he's right.
Technically, he's not, because we can't prove it. We can't prove there's not.
Technically, his theory...
If he wants to believe it because he has nothing else to do but waste away and like making love to an anime sex pillow, then fine. But let's be honest, like that is not how I would choose to spend my days. I choose to spend my days building Lego kits and doing something constructive, like work a meaningless job and break my back doing miscellaneous work that I shouldn't be doing because I hate it. That would be my perfect life right now.
No, so your girlfriend, whom I work with, tells me that you were considering working at the place that we work at.
Well,
after Hannah's.
It pays more. That's about it.
And it's not as much labor.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying I would love to work there, but it'd be slightly more interesting. What was the job that they wanted? Like,
it was page, which is.
What does that even mean?
Organizing and shelving books.
That's it. That sounds slightly less worse than my job of hauling shit up 3 flights of stairs. Today, the highlight of my day was when I felt slightly accomplished and my boss decided not to fire me immediately because our business is closing. Because I had to haul a cast iron stove up 2 sets of stairs with 4 people. And I'll tell you one thing, your back will never hurt more than when you haul a cast iron stove.
Yeah, we don't have 3 flights of stairs. We have 1.
You have an elevator.
And an elevator.
You have a fucking elevator.
We do. Because we have.
I was wondering where the next instructions were. Then I looked at the back and I was like, oh, they're the instructions.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just.
I mean, the job, it's like, oh, you're a pager. Okay, I was literally, for my first job ever, I worked at my high school, and I literally sat around all day and slept because they wouldn't give us enough work to do.
Once we have enough pages, that'll be eventually it.
Hopefully. See, it's funny because the recording keeps slowing down, but I don't believe it actually is. No. Which will be nice in the end. I just think it just doesn't want to keep up. I'll fix this. Alright, problem solved.
There we go.
What to do?
Man.
I'm trying to build this, and I'm still not 100% sure how to do that. Again, I saw one of those Walking Dead action figures, and it was really interesting.
So, like, what were you gonna buy those 2 and then bend?
Well, it was. No, I don't make my action figures bone. That's something I've not become that desperate in my life to I have to sit down and pretend like make action figures like no kiss. Okay. The only 2 action figures they had was the governor and that girl that shot Daryl. That was all they had.
Well, no, I mean like
saddest.
You can be like.
I can make my own fan fiction and.
D. Rock Johnson on a Family Guy, where he demonstrates how Lois and Peter have sex using the action figures of them. Where he lays Lois down and then takes the Peter action figure and just smashes it into Lois. And then it goes flying off the table.
Well, when you have sex with a brick, I mean, that's about it. Oh, the backpacks are supposed to go on this thing. That's why there's 2 of them.
Oh.
That's why he has 2 cookies and cream backpacks.
He's not actually supposed to carry it.
No, like a normal soldier would. You're not supposed to carry your backpack, ladies and gentlemen. You're supposed to put it on your very weird...
vehicle.
I wouldn't say vehicle. I would say motorized piece of shit. It's not even motorized. I bought a Connects kit recently.
Oh, really?
It was motorized. Yeah, I took a fan and hooked up a battery to it along with a capacitor. That way it could store the energy, and I just kind of put it on the floor and let it do its thing. I put one of the wheels I made one of the wheels very wobbly, so that way when the fan would slow down every once in a while because the battery would slowly run out and regenerate because it was a rechargeable battery I hooked up to a small solar panel that I put onto it. It would change the direction. It would just kind of go in circles.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was really interesting for about 30 seconds, and then I realized that I didn't know where it went. All right, I gotta take off his gun. Okay, we are sitting him down now. How does he sit on here? Okay, he sits like that. According to this, his knife's supposed to be white and it's supposed to be attached to his body. But I don't believe the instructions because the instructions are evil. Okay, gotta bend his leg.
There's like one more piece though.
What piece could one piece? Yeah, there's like 6 pieces left, but he's not even holding his gun correctly. Hold your damn gun. Hold it.
Is he a failure?
Hold it.
Like the rest of the Call of Duty.
So he failed. He's a failure.
He's a failure. He was created into a failure of a game.
Oh, Call of Duty. Remember when you used to be cool?
And then
No is the answer to that, by the way. Call of Duty was never cool. I mean, the campaigns are sometimes interesting, but that was all the points I give Call of Duty. And there we go, it's completed. I've got 4 extra pieces that do nothing.
Not even zombies.
Zombies was the only reason I bought it was because my buddy Dan loved playing it, and that was actually it. Oh, that was literally, if you're wondering, that is the whole reason I played it.
And then they switched them out with aliens.
Did they really? Or?
Yeah, I think that was like the last Call of Duty or whatever. Switched them out with aliens. I don't know if they actually kept.
No, that was Extinction, made by a different company.
Either way.
Yeah, they made a. Oh yeah, now we have aliens. This really cool. And I'll be honest, I saw Extinction, the Extinction mode, and it was really cool. And I kind of thought to myself, why doesn't Call of Duty make games like that? I'm not kidding. Like that, the Extinction mode was single-handedly more fun than the campaign and multiplayer combined.
Here's a commercial topic.
It's like the zombies and like Black Ops and Black Ops 2. I mean, they have both really the worst stories I've ever made because I could have made them, and I suck at writing stories. And
well, except for the one, it's like 1,700 pages.
That's because it's pretty much it's a narration of my life, and I made it sound cooler.
You made it, yeah.
I made my life sound cooler. How could that happen? I'll tell you how. You had spaceships and guns. That's how you had it.
Yes, you have a friend with one lung who is a sniper.
He's a hell of a soldier, though. I mean, having one lung that was expanded using surgery that apparently can do that, so his lung works as 1.75 lungs. I mean,
building now. You're building now.
No. The next one I'm gonna be. This is a podcast, by the way. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna use this shitty ass material, but if I do, it'll be quite interesting. Right now, we're building the Call of Duty Collector's Construction Set Drone Attack.
You have to make animations for it.
I'll put in pictures that way it's not completely dull. It's only mostly dull.
I can make the drawings.
I would trust you with the figure, but I'm afraid you're going to have sex with it.
Why would I?
Actually, I'll be honest, this gun has a different front. This gun actually has, like, the front of it looks like it has a master key. A master key is an undermount shotgun, by the way, for all those people that don't play video games that listen to this just because they hear something. It'd be fun if we actually just made podcasts for a living and made millions of dollars.
We should.
Yeah, we should make podcasts for a living. That would be so much better than doing anything I enjoy. By the way, I'm going to answer a few questions. By a few questions, I mean the only person that actually sent me messages. And the first one was that some person, and I appreciate all of you out there, all of the 1 subscribers that I have. And what are you doing?
I'm making the turret thing.
You're making the attack drone, the actual drone. Fine, yes. Make the drone.
Yes.
All right. Well,
because you obviously can't trust me with the person.
I don't want you to have sex with him.
I want to have sex with it.
Not yet. Anyway.
All right. So answer.
So
questions.
somebody some person I can't get his leg on. There we go. So
so hard.
It's not that hard to find out who sent the message. But anyway. I'm not angry, you know. I appreciate all of the 1 subscribers and like the 6 views I get on like all my videos. I'm like, I appreciate that because I do this absolutely for fun. I don't do this for any purpose. I don't monetize my videos or put like and subscribe. There's no point. I don't care. You know, if I'm angry and I post a video, I'm gonna post an angry video. Okay, let's put 1 and 1 together here.
Yeah.
But so one of the messages I got was that one of the complaints was that I don't play newer games. That was the complaint. Is that I don't play newer games, and I can fully understand that complaint, because I don't play newer games. I play games that only I like. My cat's coming over here slowly. Oh, my little kitty. She's coming over here. Anyway.
She's gonna kill us.
Yeah, she's gonna kill us.
You realize that, right?
She's gonna. Well, ow! Hurt my finger. Damn you, Mega Bloks.
Like, cats exist just to kill their owners.
Just to be mean.
Yes. Exactly.
To spite you.
So anyway.
Scratch me 3 times and I will leave.
So the one dude.
So yeah, I got a message, and I understand the complaint. He said that I was but the problem is that not that he says I should play newer games, and I understood that. I'm like, okay, I understand. You know, that's a logical thing to ask. You know, I always say that at the bottom of every video I've ever posted, I believe, besides the Let's Watches, but that's because those are crap. Yeah. I always post, hey, if you want me to play a certain game, you know, I'll try to pick it up if I have it, if I can find it on like Steam or something. You know, and you want me to play something, you know, I'll try to play it. But the problem is that his comment was that he said, well, to get more views, you should do this. Oh, and so that's what pushed me a little bit, because I don't do this for views. I do this for fun, meaning that I do this just out of the goodness of my heart, just so you people can listen to me. That's the whole reason I do it, because everybody out there wants to hear my melodic, distinct voice of
Trust me, Nick. It's very sexy.
Indeed. My slightly deep. Hold on, I gotta put a flashbang grenade on this guy's leg. There we go.
Yeah.
He feels better now. He feels better knowing he's got an explosive strapped to his leg. Also, I want to put one comment out for the people that throw frag grenades in like Call of Duty and Battlefield. That's not how they work in real life. When they explode, they shoot shrapnel in all directions. That's why it's called a frag. Frag stands for fragmentation. It was the pineapple grenade in World War II. The reason it had those dimples on it is because it was just metal that it shot in all directions. Did you drop pieces?
Just one.
Go pick it up. And the fragmentation grenade was built for the purpose of shooting shrapnel all directions. It's not built as an explosive, which really makes me offended when games have a frag grenade then a shrapnel grenade, because those are the same damn things. Anyway. But yeah, so I thought it was just kind of like weird that this person, I'm not going to name him, though you can, if anybody's listening to this and you want to find him, it's not that hard to find him. Because he's like one of the 2 people that's actually commented on my videos. And I think the only other person was just to tell me that, hey, I found your dead body in Oregon Trail. I'm like, wow, really? You found my carcass? Thank you. Which was actually kind of cool, I will admit. I'm not trying to insult anybody here, I'll be honest.
Wait, find your dead carcass?
No, yeah, in Oregon Trail you can find like tombstones of actual people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you find the insert review here tombstone.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. I think I put his body on back. Nope, I was going to say, I thought I put on his body backwards, but he's fine. I wish this thing had more articulation, because I really would like him to hold his gun properly. One thing I liked about those little 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes is that you could model them in any way, and they could actually hold their guns like human beings. I still have a bunch of those, actually, now that I think about
Who
it.
wants to be a human being? What are you talking about?
Being human is nice. Makes me squishy. I'm just trying to think.
Is that the only reason why you like being human?
I don't know.
Squishy?
I can figure out other ways, but the closer I get to a jellyfish, the better.
You want to be a jellyfish.
A jellyfish is awesome, man. It kills anything in one sting. I mean, the ultimate...
Hi, my name's Nick. I'm a jellyfish.
My ultimate goal in life is to be a electric eel.
So, I mean, you could be like Onision, and where it's just like...
I have no idea what that means.
No. He's the guy who's like, I'm a banana. You could just be,
I don't even know what that is.
I'm a jellyfish.
I don't even know what that is. Anyway, my ultimate goal is to aspire to be a electric eel.
You are a magical thing, Nick.
Well, I mean, the electric eel has no natural predators because it generates electricity, so it electrocutes anything near it. I mean, it kills horses and people all the time, especially in the Amazon. I mean, it has no natural predators because nothing would be shock resistant enough to get to it.
Yeah.
I mean, electric eel would be the coolest thing ever. I'd just be able to swim around. You better build that correctly.
I'm not gonna mess it up.
All right, you keep talking and building that. I'm gonna go check on the drinks.
Leave me alone with these people?
I will.
Are you insane? What's wrong with you? You know I don't handle well with YouTubers. I'm a fail as it is already.
It's funny because Tristan has like 10 times the views I do.
Yeah, sorry.
That's because it's because he does.
Sorry, I'm a liar, but
because oh my god, I was gonna say, is this not twist off?
No.
It's fizzing up here.
The fizz. Anyway, so
it's still warm.
Ew.
Anyway.
So do you want to describe my channel to them?
He makes Yu-Gi-Oh videos.
Cause I'm a nerd.
End of story.
I'm a loser.
Just like Dan makes techno music, and yours and his are so much easier to just do to your audience. I mean, Dan, you type in techno and you get his. You type in Yu-Gi-Oh and you get yours. Mine, you have to type in Moonbase Commander, Pitfall, Perfect Dark. You know, the games that no one's ever played nor would search for.
So I love how it like gives you. It's like, okay, so it's this one and not this one.
Well, that's because okay. So what he's pointing out is the fact that there's two different styles. There's two different steepnesses of ramps. Apparently, that the ramps have there's like a shallow and a steep ramp. And if you lost it, I swear to God.
I did not.
The last one we have to build is the desert outpost. Actually, if we want to get real crazy, we can go upstairs and build we could build the Gauze Warthog.
Oh, all right. So
which comes with 2 Spartans.
Does it?
Well, yeah, it comes with a Spartan and like one of the weird aliens from Halo 4.
Halo 4.
Yeah. I don't know what they're called. Prometheans, I guess.
Oh, the Prometheans. Okay.
I don't know why they're called that.
You don't know why they're called that?
Well, it's just I think it's a crave. Like everything's called like Promethean. You know, Promethean vision. The Prometheus the movie. It's just like Pandora when the movie the Pandora was going like the Borderlands was called planet Borderlands was called Pandora. I'm trying to think though. There was a movie called Pandora, which was a disease, and then the Avatar, and with the planet of Pandora.
The planet of Pandora.
Yeah, it's like everybody just decided that everything has to be called Pandora. You know, that little hype, that tiny little where everything had to be called the exact same thing, does remind me of the zombie craze of when Left 4 Dead originally came out. It's like everyone needs a zombie mode. We need zombie games now, which I do love zombie games. I will be honest, but nobody does them right.
Yeah,
it's so hard to make a zombie indie game. Well, a good one. I'm a game designer, and I'll tell you one thing. Yes. I'm a game designer. Why? Because I can sit down and think of an idea completely through, and I can actually program it because I am a great programmer. Yes,
you are.
And, yeah, it's really hard.
That I will agree to.
The problem is I really suck at art, so my zombies are literally just boxes.
So that's where you call me.
There's a box with a Z in it, and that's labeled zombie, and there's a green box. What are you doing?
I'm putting them on.
You can say whatever you want, but you're not doing anything.
But no,
I already have my little vehicle with my guy who looks...
that's where you can call me, and... Taking my guy, though. Okay. But, call me and I'll art it up, because I'm pretty sure you don't want Ian...
Well, it has to be pixel art. I was gonna right now put out I was gonna say, hey, if anybody needs a programmer, but that's the most pathetic thing ever. Hey, if anybody wants to make my life worth living, you know.
To some extent.
I always hate that when people stretch out to like, hey, I'm a programmer, if you need anybody, and it's like, I always find that weird. It's like, because that's something I never expect from the people. That's what I expect from the company, where they're looking out for, like, oh, we need a programmer, not I am a programmer looking for a job. I always hate that too, and I don't like steeping that low, where it's like, hey, I'm somebody who needs a job, please hire me. Although I do understand why they do it. I don't understand furries.
You don't understand furries?
I don't understand furries, and they scare me.
Really? So I scare you?
I've never seen you in a fursuit. Nor will I ever. I will burn up my eyes out before that day happens.
I will wait to see the day.
You will come over, and I will have forks in my eyes, and I'll say, Tristan, you will never see. I will never see you in that panda suit.
I wouldn't be in a panda suit.
You'd be a zombie panda.
I wouldn't be a zombie panda. That'd be stupid.
Zombie panda.
There's only so many limits, man.
There's only so many zombie pandas you can be.
So many zombie pandas. Okay, so we go to China.
No, I'm talking about like the furries that like live in fursuits. You know, those people. They scare me.
Well, they're dedicated.
I know, and it scares me. It's just like those people that believe like make love to anime pillow, like their anime pillow. Like those people scare me. I don't want those people near me.
Well,
I'm a very particular individual, okay? I have very specific needs, and one of them is you do not make love to a anime pillow or a anime love pillow, whatever the hell they're called, while in a fursuit.
While in a fursuit?
Or any of the subparts of that.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's your...
I bought this little mini Xbox controller called the Power A, and it looks amazing. It feels amazing, too. The only problem is the shoulder buttons aren't good. Oh my God! I was at Walmart today, and I was looking at a keyboard, and it said, "Oh my God, new mechanical keys!" And as you clicked on them, they made the clicky sound. I'm like, "This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard." These are literally the same keys from keyboards you bought back in 1995. They go.
I think okay.
Those were called quiet keys back then.
No. Okay, so at work, I was cleaning up, so I was taking all the books off.
You're taking out the bodies, you know.
No, I was taking the books off the shelves that were misplaced or whatever. And I was going by one of the study rooms, and it literally sounded like this woman was typing with a typewriter. Like, it was loud as all hell.
It was louder than hell. How loud is hell?
How loud is hell? Well, how hot is it?
I don't know.
We'll determine it by the streams.
I always tell Lauren the same thing. Like, if I made podcasts every single day with, just me recording my voice and just me saying random. I've always thought of this, and it'd be a really cool concept of,
that's where we need.
Well, one of the really cool concepts I thought is like I like to ride my bike every day to exercise, and I always talk to myself because I'm completely insane, and I would like to just record what I talk about because they're really controversial and people would just hate me.
Well, yeah, that's the.
I think we should talk about only controversial topics. I hate furries. Get out of here.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna.
Don't bring up anything extremely controversial because if this podcast ever goes up, I don't want it to be absolutely terrible.
Well, no, because if you get extremely... Well, never mind. That's telling you how to live your life there. So.
Hey, don't you tell me how to live my life. It sucks already, and I don't need you to fix it. I sit here as I drink my Crush Orange Soda with natural flavors. I like how natural is...
I feel like I'm missing a piece.
You better not be missing a piece, because you broke the bag open.
No, like, I sorted these things, and...
If you're missing a piece, I swear to God, you're going to walk to Walmart and buy me another one. They have a bunch of cool new...
No, there it is.
They have a really cool new Nerf gun that comes out. It's got a double barreled on it, and it has these giant drums on the side, and the barrels actually move back and forth like a big 50 caliber cannon. It's awesome.
That's awesome. But there have been moments where I've opened a set and they're missing the piece, so I've had to fish out for my own Legos.
Fuck you, Megablox.
It was a Megablox.
And I saw another one. There was called like the Demolisher, which is a looks like a AK-47, but it has a undermount grenade launcher that fires a small Nerf rocket.
What the heck? That sounds like fun.
No, it was awesome. I'm like, if this thing is electronic, I will single-handedly pay $350 for that gun.
Oh shit.
If you're wondering, I have every Nerf gun because I waste my money and I'm lonely.
Every single Nerf gun?
Yes, I do actually, and most of the off-brands, especially the Buzz B ones.
Well, especially that one that's over there.
I have the Buzz B lever-action shotgun.
Want to say the line?
Well, one of the fun things you can do is that if you want to look up what I'm doing right now, I'm actually holding it, and I have a watch on just like him. There's a movie called Army of Darkness that has Bruce Campbell in it, and there's a scene in it where at the end of the movie, spoilers, at the end of the movie, some weird witch, no one cares about that movie.
No one cares.
But some witch woman is about to crush Ash's girlfriend. Ash is the main character. He's male. It's played by Bruce Campbell. About to crush his girlfriend with a shut up. Bruce Campbell's not gay. He's my hero. And
secretly.
No, he's not. Anyway, but Mr. Sulu's gay from Star Trek.
Oh shit! Hello.
Oh, San Francisco. I was born there.
What was he saying hello to? You're bummed. That's what anyway.
Hello, Nurse. If you get that reference.
Hello, Nurse.
Yeah, it's from Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Animaniacs. Her name was literally Hello, Nurse.
Really?
That was her name.
Really?
I mean, because you couldn't be any more creative. I thought of something. In Pinky and the Brain, actually, it says one's a genius, the other is insane. I think the brain is the one that's insane.
Because Pinky would just be...
No, Pinky has moments where he's really smart. But the thing is, the brain is the one who's insane because, remember Einstein, because he's equivalent of Einstein. And Einstein's theory of insanity is that insanity is repeating the same task over and over again and expecting a different result. And that's what the brain does every single day. Every single episode. He repeats the same thing by trying create weapon, take over world, but it never works. So he's the insane one. But there's a scene in the movie Army of Darkness where a witch is about to crush Ash's girlfriend with a cash register. So he breaks in one of the cabinets, pulls out one of the Winchesters, and shoots the cash register off him. And he says, "Ma'am, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store." And she goes, "Who the hell are you?" And he goes, "Name's Ash." House swears, and he spins the Winchester. He spins the Winchester around and makes it looks really cool. So I bought it just for that reason. This is one of the rapid fire tech dart blaster from Buzz B Toys, and like these things go for like $120 to like $300 because apparently no one had them because they broke so easily. Mine doesn't even shoot any darts anymore. It just makes the cool clicky sound, which is all I bought it for.
All you need it for, Nick.
That's all I want it for.
Do you love it?
It's pretty cool. Goodwill, man. They have a lot of cool stuff there. I'll be honest, like my Goodwill is shit. But when I went to Dan's Goodwill, he's got 3 of them near him, and they're awesome. They have 49-cent. Every stuffed animal they have is like 49 cents, and it was awesome because I got a gigantic fish. That's like the size of it's like twice the size of my body for 49 cents. You better go pick up the instructions. Yo,
Dude.
Instrucciones, pick up ones. Yo.
Yeah, because you're totally black.
I am black. I am not. Don't you make racist terms? Don't you say racist things on my channel? That's my job.
Dude, wigger just means like white. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll end there.
It's like Wapanese. It's white Japanese.
Wapanese.
Wapanese. I always people love
I feel
that.
like you're just gonna you would say that you're gonna just go whap off. You're gonna whack off to Japanese.
Wapanese.
Wapanese.
That sounds like something Bugs Bunny would say. What's up, you weaponies? What's up, weaponies?
Yeah, I can see that.
If anybody's ever seen the video of Porky Pig, how the voice actor actually does it, it's amazing.
How does he do it?
Well, he explains like there's entire science behind it, where how he makes every single sound, like how he makes the like how he makes that, and it's amazing because at the end of the video he goes, and that's why I have job security, because nobody else can make that goddamn sound, because nobody can replicate the stuttering Porky Pig does.
Oh God.
It's like there's only a few people that can do that.
You mean like?
I saw the coolest picture. Speaking on Porky Pig, I saw one of the funniest pictures in a while. It was of some guy named his Venusaur Space Jam, and it says he wants to learn slam. And I'm like, that's funny. That's funny right there. Slam! And I immediately started singing the slam. Immediately started singing the Space Jam theme song. Space Jam. People want to make a Space Jam 2, and I say don't.
Oh yeah, I heard that was supposed to be a thing, and I'm like, don't.
I'm like, okay, it was cool with Michael Jordan back when he was, like, actually actually I don't even know if he was still a basketball player. I bet he was.
Yeah, he was because remember he was changing his career in the movie.
No, yeah, but then he changed back to basketball, which he did in real life. But it may have been way after that.
Okay, so
Like, it may have been a couple years after that, but according to the movie, it took place earlier. Maybe, I don't know. I don't actually know the timeline. I haven't looked up the extensive timeline of all of the events that led up to Space Jam. Space Jam was a great movie. I think one movie I did hate was Looney Tunes Back in Action with Brendan Fraser.
Oh, that was supposed to be the live action?
Yeah, the live action.
I liked that. That was kind of funny.
Well, the problem is...
It had its moments where it just kind of bugged me.
Well, the problem is that the entire purpose of the movie was to bring everybody back to love Looney Tunes so they can make an entire series, a whole new series on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the purpose, was just to bring back Looney Tunes. And I admit they failed at that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that movie was not... It was decent, but not good.
Like, that was supposed to have the intention of bringing back Looney Tunes?
Yeah, it was supposed to, like, bring back... Like, make the audiences love Looney Tunes again. And I'll tell you one thing, like, Looney Tunes is still great. What is the newest one? Looney Tunes, what is it called?
The Looney Tunes Show.
The Looney Tunes Show. I honestly will... it is like a sitcom, but I think it is good in a couple ways, because I do like... It's like Adventure Time to me. I don't really like Adventure Time, although I do read like all the canon on it because I love the post-apocalyptic feel of it. Tristan is still building this stupid drone. It's 95 pieces. I will admit though, it is the most pieces out of every unit, out of everything we've built so far. Yeah. Then we get to build the desert outpost. Then we actually get to play a video game.
Do we? Do you think your soda will be cold enough?
No, yeah. By now, I mean we've been recording for like 32 minutes.
Oh God. Oh God, you're right.
I do like because I mean I read all the Adventure Time canon. I thought it was really good. All that Adventure Time canon. Well, because it's the post-apocalyptic feel where it's like what is actually going on, and that's.
Did you read any of the Fiona and Cake stuff, where it's gender swaps, but they still give new roles to the characters?
No, I haven't.
You don't want to.
I'm scared to understand what you're trying to say.
By the way, it was made by the Ice King, so yeah.
The Ice King.
The Nice King.
Is it now? When you say the Ice King, was it made by the actual writers of the show, or was it made by some guy who goes by the name Ice King?
No, it was made by the writers of the show, which wrote in that the Ice King made a fanfic of Finn and Jake, which was Fiona and Cake. Fiona the human.
Fiona and Cake.
And Cake.
How could you not
Cake
create
the cat?
Cake the cat? Jake the. But that doesn't make any sense. It's like Cake the cat rhymes.
That's the point.
But Jake the dog doesn't.
Well, Cake and Jake, and Fiona and Finn, where they both start with F-I. Yeah.
Fiona and Cake.
Fiona.
Who the fuck names a cat Cake?
I don't know.
Idiots. That's who. It reminds me of that line from It reminds me of that line from Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series. Just who names a boy Florence? Idiots. That's who.
Hold on, if I can stop laughing, I'll say it.
He's got a pretty good Bakura.
My voice gives me super strength.
I have to be like Bakura, where I'm friends with Malik, and he has the Millennium Rod. Okay, so
The millennium
on.
run.
who names a boy Florence?
Idiots, that's who.
Idiots, that's who. My parents are dead. Does that make me Batman? But apparently it makes me Spider-Man, doesn't it, Tristan?
You mean you're not Spider-Man?
No, I'm not Spider-Man. Say the line.
No, the line is that I just wait and just kind of stare at you. Then you just say, "Fine, yes, I'm Spider-Man."
No, then fine, read the script. Tristan the Awkward.
Yay, I'm friends with Spider-Man.
No, just
Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's got radioactive blood. Look out, there goes the Spider-Man.
That's all the interesting person I'm doing. It's not that good, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to do that.
Oh no, it's good enough for.
It's kind of funny to do that over a microphone, just some like random theater. You just go, "Baby." Oh God, I was gonna burp and I swallowed it. I know. It's gonna come out the other end eventually. I just want to go on a microphone and just go,
This is Tristan Timothy Taylor.
And after fixing the mic, we're back with this little podcast crap.
Oh God.
I'm sitting here drinking my crushed soda. And
So-
we're on our last kit. We're on the Desert Outpost of the Call of Duty Collector's Edition.
Eating the popcorn.
I made popcorn after I knocked over the mic. I was like, screw it, and I'm probably not gonna use this anyway.
Your dog's tail almost single-handedly like dragged this down.
It was funny. That's what happens when he gets excited.
The tail goes up.
You can do that with his ears. When he gets excited, his ears go up, and you can push them down, and they'll wait a second, and they'll pop back up. I just noticed this.
Spring-loaded.
Desert Outpost, in apparently Spanish, is Avant poste dans le desert.
The dessert.
Le desert.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't spoken Spanish.
Dan, why are you on my box? Dan always finds a way to get in my life. That bastard.
It's like the Japanese. They're always trying to kill you, Nick. They're always trying to make you feel.
It's like that
awkward.
monster in my closet that I still haven't found, which is weird because I don't have a closet. Swear to God, he's in there.
Is he hiding under your bed?
I don't know. Last time I went down there, it was just a clown. I was just like, "Oh, how you doing?" He's like, scaring people. I'm like,
Do you get paid?
"No, I don't pay him.
No, did he get paid?
I don't know. I don't know if the boogeyman is hiring lately." So I'm building the. Tristan built the drone attack, and now I'm building the desert outpost.
And since there was no place for the guy to sit on the drone, I just thought that he would be grabbing onto the back of the drone and it would drag.
I'm gonna point an arrow at this on the picture. Back of the drone, there's a little bit of hook. There's a little hook, so he makes the little guy being dragged by. I'm like, oh my God! And since we have the snowmobile one too, he's chasing after it, and I brought.
Say the line.
I'm gonna kill you!
Because that's what Tristan imagines. That he imagines me doing like a very terrible Tristan Taylor impression.
It's
Just-
great. What are
Just
you
going,
talking
just
about?
going. I'm gonna kill you.
"Oh man, you are funny."
Oh, wait here.
The way you tried to kill me, and I'll do that line about your voice. Oh God, you're funny. Oh, hold on. Tristan, he's alive, and he has a stick. Tristan, put down the stick. Remember what happened with the scissors?
I'm not Tristan, you fool. I am evil Tristan.
It's not him.
Right then, it's like, suck it, losers. When did this show become awesome?
No, it's eat it, nerds. Okay, when did the show become amazing? Don't say. I'm not gonna sing that.
Here. Wait, what are the lines?
It's don't say if I were you. You tell me what to do. How things would be if you were in my shoes, because you're not me.
Here.
I remember that extensively
Here.
because I was waiting for the next episode to come out, and since I'm such a lonely bastard, I just sat there and just constantly repeated the episode.
No, here's the better version. Don't say if I were you, because I'm Seto Kaiba. And I have money.
Why wouldn't he have money though? He's got all of the powers of Batman.
Because he's adopted. Yeah, he's adopted, and his dad's dead.
And
technically.
his
He has
dad-
no parents. He's an orphan child.
Is there actually a backstory on that? Like what happened to his parents?
He fired them.
We lived in an orphanage because I had fired our parents.
Oh shit! It was an unfortunate time in my life because I had no money, so I was unable to screw the rules. Go pick up that piece. I don't know where it went.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta go kill an ant.
You gotta kill 2. Oh, right there. Oh, Nick, do you remember? Save me, bro.
Oh, let's get these bullies away from you, Mokuba.
Thank you, bro, for protecting me.
Okay.
Call yourselves bullies. He's not even bleeding. I want you out of my orphanage by tomorrow morning. You.
Well, no. It's like, thank you, big bro. Thank you, big bro.
Yeah, now that'll be $5.
No, it's like, here's your toy back, Mokuba. That'll be $5. We used to play chess. But since it didn't involve expensive holograms, I found it extremely dull. No, I summon Ultimate King's Pawn. Bow down to the chess king.
Big brother, back then you used to take games real seriously.
Is that any way to address the chess prince? No, but bow to the chess master.
No, remember, it's the ultimately elemental hero.
Ultimate King's Pawn.
Bow to the chess master.
That sounds like me when I play chess. I just start making up rules as I go along, and I just like create like a rule where I have to win. They're just like, that's not how it goes. I'm like, have you played chess? No, that's how it goes. What were you saying? I don't remember. If I don't stop knocking over the mic, we're just gonna cancel this.
Right, because that's what you're doing.
Something's happening off screen.
I'm playing with this barbed wire because it's like a spring. I have a sign in my room and I love it. And it said it's for you put on a fire risk. You put on those like emergency fire doors, and it says beware of slinkies. I love it. It's from Futurama, where they have one of the emergency doors that goes downstairs. It says beware of slinkies. I put a slinky on an escalator once. It took about 30 minutes for it to reach the bottom.
Really?
Oh yeah, because the escalator was slightly slower than the slinky itself. It was a great test because I had to push people all the way. Like, don't you touch my fucking slinky. Get the fuck away from my slinky.
I would be fascinated by watching that.
I would be fascinated just by watching me watch that. that would be my fantasy. Just watch me watch something. Stop eating all the damn. I made popcorn. He's eating all the damn popcorn.
You put it by me. Here, shove it in your freaking face.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was like, here, Nick.
Yeah. Like my mother on my 3rd birthday.
What?
Trying to stuff my face in the food. Nick, eat your food.
Mom, I'm not hungry.
You eat it or we're not taking you home. Because that's exactly what I sounded like when I was 3.
Exactly what your mother sounded like when you were 3.
I want you to know that when you grow up, you can be anything except important.
You will never be anything. You can be anything you want except anything that's important. That's exactly what you sounded like, too. I just noticed this little gun. I just noticed there's a gun for this Mega Bloks kit comes with a bipod. I tried to fit it on there so it doesn't look stupid.
I was gonna say something, but
Let's shut you up.
no, I feel like you just like combined her. You combine the voice to make like with an old Asian with an
I used to be able to do
old
Grandpa's
Mexican
voice
and an old
Asian woman.
white woman.
and an old white woman.
A little.
That's the most racist thing that happened. Me and my buddy Dan were watching TV, and we were just scrolling through, and one of the shows was Diary of an Angry Black Woman. And no, it gets better. And what happened was we were watching it, and it just showed a black woman just staring at us. So like she wasn't completely black; she was just like a light ebony, and she was just staring at glass. And all of a sudden, she brings these glasses closer and closer to her face, and it goes, ooh. And then it was a glasses commercial. Like, we're the most racist bastards ever. We thought this was the show. Just like, what the hell? This woman just some black woman puts on glasses. We're like, that's part of the show. This show sucks. It's like, no, I'm single out this commercial. Damn it. Says Diary of a Black Woman, the first black woman we see, and like, this is the show.
Was it about her troubles in Chicago about the Mexican peoples?
What's with pawn shows?
Pawn Stars and
No, it's getting worse. I'll tell you why. Swallow my popcorn here. The porn innuendos.
Oh, what?
Pawn stars, porn stars, Cajun porn. There's now one called pornography.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're really pushing it.
It's on History Channel.
It's on History because they do show porn on the History Channel. You know that, right? It's documentaries.
Yeah.
Prostitution documentaries.
Well, no.
I only watch them for the ads though.
You can have this whore, or this one, or this one. No, because remember, back in the day, porn was considered art.
Still is.
Always is.
I hope Lauren's not listening to this.
And I'm a masterpiece.
I hope Lauren's not listening to this, because that'd be the funniest thing for her to hear. Is just like Lauren, porn is an art form. You know what? You want to become an artist one day. So I think I can put 2 and 2 together.
I mean, no, it's like what I tell to a lot of people. It's like, I don't tell you to draw me like one of your French women. I tell you to draw you French women like me.
Which would be weird, because I'd have to take off the breasts and add a cylinder between the legs. I need you to wear this Okay, I need.
Or it's just like. With
I want to see. I just want to see some really weird woman come in for like I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Okay, put on this corset and put put this water bottle between your legs. Why? Just do it. Don't ask questions. Don't ask stupid questions like why. Don't ask stupid questions like why or why am I holding a gun at you. I was driving home today and I was like, this guy was about to cut me off and I was just like, man, I've got a baseball bat and a 12-gauge shotgun in the back of my car. I will teach you manners, my friend. That's what happens when you get angry after 11 hours of work. Which is funny because I get to work the next 2 days. So I'm trying to get these damn legs on this little Mega Bloks man. I will forever call it Lego until I decide not to. I'm one of those people that I don't have OCD, but I feel like I sometimes think I do because a good example of that is that when the game Section 8 came out, I said that we're just going to call it Sector 8, all right, just to make it slower. But just to make it shorter. But every day after that, I called it Section 8 because I refused to call it Sector 8. Because I was like, nope, that's not the right name. Fuck. His legs came
That
out.
was the right name.
Yeah, that is the right word, Mr. Smith.
One of these things is not like the other.
Why isn't it like the other? Why isn't it like the other? That is my question. Why is it not like the others? Why can't it be why can't it be just partially similar to the others?
Because apparently Jaden isn't a duelist, even though more people hate on you Masukumo than.
That's not what that was about. That was about.
That was afterwards.
That was about Joey.
No, that was about after the episode was done.
Well, I know after the episode, it was just like one of these things is like it's Jaden.
It's Joey because he sucks.
Because he sucks at dueling. Sorry, Joey. I calls him as I sees him.
Yugi is an amazing friend. Or the Pharaoh, The Pharaoh is an amazing friend.
They're both amazing friends. Remember when he's like...
No, because Yugi tries to help.
Yeah, you're right. Just like that just like episode 2 when he's like, hey, let me see your deck. Wow. His cards are even better than mine. Oh, the Dark Magician. I just gotta have that. Jeez, Joey, your cards are worthless. Thanks, Yuki. You're always looking out for me.
That was episode 1, you donkus.
That wasn't episode 1. I remember episode 1 instinct. Well, was that episode? Now I think about it.
Hey, Joey.
No, it was episode...
To Joey.
Right,
hey, are you in there? It's your move. Sorry, you. Doing this Brooklyn accent makes it difficult to concentrate on card games.
I know what you mean. My voice is pretty crazy, too. I'm thinking about changing it.
By the way, my grandpa's a super rare card. Groovy.
This is the vagina episode.
Hey, bada bing.
This is the vagina episode.
Do you want me to? I'll do it. Rare vagina. That sounds fake enough to be the Blue Eyes White vagina. And since I'm a child billionaire in charge of a huge vagina, well, I've obviously something better to do than check it out. Hey, Gramps, can we see your super... And hey, Gramps, can we see your super awesome, super rare chocolate fudge coated mega super card? Oh, I don't see why not. You, it is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's the least threatening name for a monster I've ever heard.
Everything Kaiba says has to be in the vagina. So.
That's the least threatening name for a monster I've ever heard. What kind of nuke will want a card like that? I'm here for your vagina, old man, and I won't take no for an answer. Now give it to me. No. Curses foiled again.
So wait. So since we're doing this, who's gonna sue us first, Little Kribo or 4Kids?
Little Kribo can't sue us. He doesn't own the material.
He owns the script.
It's actually funny because I would like to put this out there that
even though 4Kids doesn't run.
Well, not even that. 4Kids didn't do any of the lawsuits against.
Wasn't it YouTube?
Against no, it wasn't even YouTube. It was the actual Yu-Gi-Oh company.
Oh, Konami?
Yeah, had the problem with them.
Oh.
4Kids almost 99% of the time had no problem with them.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's so funny because I remember the first episode so vividly. I actually remember every line in it.
You were just saying it.
I'm trying to remember the rest of it now. Where was I?
I'm going to hire some vaginas to kidnap you now. I'm a billionaire, so no one will even think about my vagina. That Kaiba kid needs to get laid.
Big time.
Hello, game shop. I've kidnapped your grandpa, Yugi, and I've dueled him to submission. So could you get over here and call an ambulance for him? I have far too much money to be expected to do it myself. Wait, who is this? Grandpa! For some reason, playing a card game has made me become severely injured. Yes, and watch this. Grandpa's super awesome wear mega supercar. Rip. Wait, what the heck did you do that for? So it can never be used against me. In that case, why not tear up every vagina in the whole world?
Knows only what Kai was supposed to be saying. Get out of here.
Shut up and do my vagina.
But no. Actually, that's a good thing to think about though, because in Yu-Gi-Oh has evolved to where
We don't even need cards
where
anymore.
you shouldn't even get hurt in a regular duel. Like they keep forgetting that aspect.
It's always funny when I see when I see an episode and like a fake holographic explosion, and then like Yugi's like, ugh, like his coattails are going crazy. It's just, ugh, I'm in so much pain by the CGI monsters. I remember one of the funny one. It was just a random episode that little Karibo did, and he's just and it shows wow, and it shows oh no, it was Yami, and he goes wow, fake CGI. And then what all little Karibo did was just kind of like blur out like the monsters are like wow, real CGI.
No, and at least Zexel and Arc 5 makes sense because with Zexel it's augmented reality, and
like Duel Monsters never is.
And with Arc 5 they have it to where they've implicated solid mass into hologram projections.
So when like the flame swordsman stabs your monster, you'll get like 3rd-degree burns from it. Oh my god, my hair is on fire!
The reality.
The Amazon warrior shot an arrow and it accidentally missed and hit the pharaoh. Oh, I fell on my keys.
Oh no! Why?
Right on my keys. You spit all over my screen.
Sorry.
I was building a Lego kit and I gave a Mega Bloks kit and I gave up.
Ew.
I've been playing with the barbed wire because it's springy.
I spat everywhere.
That's not the first time some liquid is flowing out of you at high velocities. It was the first time it's actually gotten to my technology though.
Oh god. Well, then there's the camcorder.
You missed the ball.
Then there's the camcorder.
It could be really awkward to put on YouTube.
Yes, Nick, let's talk about our romantic nights on the lake. Where you accidentally tried drowning me with the canoe.
It wasn't an accident.
So I love when people say that. It's like, remember that time I accidentally almost drowned at when we were at the camp, and you're like, yes, accidentally.
I shouldn't be drinking while I'm laughing.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and laugh. Comes out of my nose.
That's right. When you're drinking soda, do not inject it directly up your nose. We don't drink, by the way, any alcohol. We're not pansies and like we're cool kids. We're drinking soda, and it's like no, we don't drink alcohol. That's the reason we're doing this. Just so the idiots that have actually gotten this far know.
Just so they know.
Let's insult the audience because that'd be the best. That'd be the best option.
Well, it's not too far-fetched.
Far-fetched. Pokemon? What? Pokemon? See, one thing...
Gonna breed them all. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To breed them is my real test. To touch them is my cause. I will find the pheromone gland.
I'm not gonna sing that. I'm not gonna just sing random shit. I'm not gonna start out like Smosh did, just like let's sing Pokemon episodes, and then we'll make some really cool episodes of us just kind of walking around, and then we'll completely sell out. It's like PewDiePie,
Even though he is the most popular thing on YouTube.
He's the most popular thing on YouTube by popular demand.
Was he made in China? He was made in Sweden.
I don't care what the fuck he was made. I'm just wondering where he's gonna expire, because I'm gonna be there. Here's a really controversial thing that I'm going to say while Tristan goes and gets. Where are you going? Give me another one. I'm gonna talk about a controversial thing. I hate professional gaming as a medium itself.
Because it's really stupid, you know. I like when people try to call it a sport because it involves no actual interaction. You don't actually need to like. Most of the time, it's like, oh, the Call of Duty finals. It's like a sport for one person. No, it's You can't hear Tristan. Get back here. Oh.
Restate what I just said. Did you just call Call of Duty a sport?
No, it's professional gaming. They call Call of Duty a sport.
Ew, that's a lie. That's not real.
I hate it because it doesn't make any sense why they like. Oh yeah, MLG made no. Well, isn't. No,
Yeah, it's
MLG.
MLG.
I thought I said MGL for a second. No, yeah, MLG, Major League Game. I hate it because it doesn't make any sense. Like, video game is a sports medium. It's like, the first thing is, have you ever actually watched those videos like Call of Duty players just running in circles? It's just like, I have.
Well,
like, it's the most boring thing. And even in like Dota, you know, it's just, it really boils down to nothing really happening. In my opinion, you know, everything I say, just to clear this up, everything I say is in my opinion. Okay, I'm not trying to sway any of your opinions. You know, I don't actually.
You will or you won't, and people will hate you regardless.
That's the funny part. People hate you regardless of what you think.
Exactly.
You know, and that's one thing I firmly believe is that you should be able to express your opinion, but as long as you're not actively trying to change other people's opinions, you should be fine with saying it.
Yeah.
Don't criticize me for what I think. Criticize me if you're trying to change the world.
Nick.
Changing the world one sperm at a time.
Vote for Nick. What was your campaign ad?
The Democratic Republic
Of Nixon.
of Nixon, because I thought, who's the worst president I can think of? Nixon, obviously. So I'll just change the first letter to Nickxon. Nixon. I am Nixon. I am part of the Democratic Republic of Nixon. I will establish a government that only revolves around me. We right now live in Alaska, and our roof is made of orphans.
Are they burnt orphans?
Of course not. That'd be horrible. Although the mountain lions are taking them, so we gotta fix that. They keep screaming. Humans.
Oh, so they're still alive.
It always makes me wonder about that 300 thing, where they make a wall out of dead bodies. Like, how did you make a good human wall out of bodies? Also, why would you spend that much time making that?
Depends on how many enemies you have.
Here's another thing. I just ate a burnt piece of popcorn. No, that wasn't it. How the fuck are the 300 Spartans living there?
I don't know.
Like, they didn't bring any food. They just walked. And it's just like, oh, look, we met up with a bunch of mercenaries that also want to help us, who apparently had all the food and supplies we would need.
Well, they did make a wall of human
They
bodies,
cannibalized
so-
them.
Cannibalized? That's not too far off of an idea.
That's not far-fetched. It's the Pokemon. One thing I was getting at earlier with the with like Adventure Time, where it's like a children's show with a deep plot, you know, a deeper plot revolving around it. I always think that should work out with Pokemon. You know,
I don't know.
Well, I'm not trying to like, you know, say like, oh, I made some fan fiction about Ash doing it with some girl. No. But I just think that he should actually have a relationship. It makes sense. Like, you need a deeper plot in there. Ash is like, if anybody's watched Anchorman, he's Brick from Anchorman. He just kind of sits there and is clueless about everything. Let's send out a Pokemon that will not actually work. You know, he's like fighting a water trainer, and he said, "Go Charmander!"
Go Charmander. Wouldn't that be the saddest thing, though?
I have a picture that shows the picture of Squirtle, and it says Bulbasaur, and it says Charmander.
By Charmander.
I love that picture.
No, it's a picture of Bulbasaur.
No, I made it.
It says Squirtle.
I made it.
Oh, really? Well, it was on
Yeah.
your iPod. I thought you said you got it off the internet.
I made one myself.
Oh. But no.
That would be different.
Like, how sad would that be, though, if like, in one of the episodes they show a Charmander dying? Or any of the evolutions?
I'm not saying that they actually have to show, like, Pokemon dying or anything. I just want, like, you know, some, like, little, you know, like Adventure Time where it's like, there's this whole apocalyptic background that you can understand if you're young enough to actually watch the show.
If they went deeper into the Pokemon and human.
Well, it's just like the movies, you know, like when Pokemon Heroes, Latios and Latias, like that was Latios died.
Latios died. Then there's
and then Ash got kissed by Latias.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was really touching. That was a really touching moment and Brock's like, I'm extremely jealous, and Ash is just, Brock's like, I'm extremely jealous, and Ash is just kind of like sitting there like, what just happened? I hope I don't forget about this in every other fucking episode. And then he forgets about it in every other fucking episode.
You know, and then That's like Sonic 06, where Sonic's supposedly like dead, and then Elise kisses him while he's like dead, and then he turns into Super Sonic. So I'd assume he became super excited.
Supersonic.
Super excited Sonic.
Better than Supersonic. Gay Sonic. Him and Knuckles just like hold hands the whole time.
Oh God. Knuckles' sexual pastime would just be fisting.
That reminds me of
Actually,
Chowder. Reminds me of Chowder when Mung Dol holds up his fist and he says, "I'm going to be introducing my two friends, Mr. Fisty and his wife, Elaine." There's a joke from an old comedy I watched, and he's like, this guy was gonna.
I hated that show.
I love that.
Much.
I love that show. Schnitzel, Rada, man.
Well, Schnitzel was like the only intelligent one, and I'm like,
Schnitzel was the only intelligent one, though his name wasn't intelligent, nor did anything he say sound intelligent. Although
it translated to be intelligent.
I wish if you put on the, I want. One of the funniest things that like you could possibly do is if they had a DVD of Chowder, and if you put on the subtitles, it translated what Schnitzel said into English.
I wish that's what they did in the show.
That would be well, no, I don't think they did the show, but that would be one hell of a funny thing.
No, I mean I wish that's what they did, because they do that with a lot of shows where it's like even Red vs. Blue, when Lopez, the Mexican robot.
I actually don't like Red vs. Blue, I'll be honest.
But the Mexican robot, no one's understanding what he's saying, but they'll translate it.
Yeah, but that kind of takes out like the mystery, like if it's like one of those hidden things, I don't like Red vs. Blue. I really don't. It's one of those series. It's like, yeah, it was kind of cool at the beginning, but now it's just like, yeah, no.
Really?
I just kind of watch it. It's just kind of bland now, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know how season 12 is going right now.
Walking Dead didn't even have that many good seasons. Walking Dead sucks. The first season was good because there was a zombie. It's like, oh my god, like a sitcom on like zombies. How could it get any better? Then season 2 is like, we're on a fucking farm for half of it. And people say like, this is not like the comic at all. But the first thing you have to understand about the difference between a comic and like an actual show is that they built the set for a giant farm, meaning that, yeah, they probably spent a couple $1 million developing that set. So yeah, they're going to draw that sequence out for the longest thing possible. And that's why I can't translate the show unless the network running it makes billions and just wants to waste its money on a show that. Because the comic also does the same thing where it kills off characters randomly, but it does kind of develop a lot of the characters, and it makes it sad when they die off.
Honestly, I just thought the concept of it was just stupid. I'm like,
It's hard to do.
Because when Walking Dead came out was when zombies was really starting to get mainstream.
No, yeah, that was when Left 4 Dead 2 and everything was like, I think.
And I mean like the show. I mean the comic books could have been fine, but the show, it's like. When that started happening and my parents started watching, I'm like, oh, dear Lord, no.
The Dead.
Stop. Just stop. I wanted to own you as parents.
Just so would my parents because they watch a show that is halfway decent. Hey, Tristan doesn't understand what good shows is because he just watched My Little Pony all day.
I don't watch My Little Pony.
My little pony, my little pony.
I will
Why
smack
don't you get a life?
I will smack you where you sit right now.
I will smite thee where you stand.
But you're not standing. No.
You will rule the day you stole my kingdom from me. If you get that, you're amazing. That's the easiest reference to get.
I honestly wouldn't know.
You ever see the Lego movie?
The Lego movie? No.
No, I didn't either.
I wanted to.
That topic went nowhere.
Sorry.
Did you see a movie? No, neither did I.
Did you see the Halo movie?
You mean
Not the 9-minute clip online.
No, the Forward Unto Reach.
Forward
Unto Dawn.
Forward Unto Reach sounds like a
Forward.
a
That doesn't even.
porno for
It
Halo.
doesn't even sound like porn. That just sounds
Forward
like.
onto like forward. Oh, yeah.
Somebody made a flash animation about
sounds
that.
like
Someone somewhere has made a flash animation about that.
Like it sounds like the clean version of how you would say, "Give me a reach around."
Cupcake reach around. That's how you make it better. You have cupcakes involved. That'd be weird. A cupcake reach around.
Next
Do
time,
I feed you the cupcake while I'm giving you the reach around, or do I reach around with the cupcake?
You reach around with the cupcake and just smash it.
I just smash it into you. Nick, you just smashed a cupcake on my crotch.
Indeed.
Now you may want to go up in the shower and clean that off, because I don't know where that cupcake's been.
It's been in your hand, right?
It's been in a lot of places.
Oh God.
It started. It wasn't a cupcake when it started out.
Ew.
If you want to think that's disgusting, I was watching. This was just the most random thing I was watching. It was Anchorman, but it was the extended edition. And the original Anchorman, when after they get drunk, they go what's his name? I'm trying to remember the guy with the cowboy hat from Anchorman. Champ. Champ is his name. And he goes in the TV version. Stop doing that. It's coming up on camera. Coming up on the mic. Anyway, but he says on the TV version, he says, "I woke up in some Japanese woman's rec room, and they would not stop screaming." That was the one on the TV, but the one in the extended edition goes, "I ate a squirrel last night and shit it out this morning on my desk, and it was still alive." I'm trying to think about what to name it, and then Brick goes, "Champ, I think I ate your chocolate squirrel." And that just got me. It was just like, what the hell am I listening to? And it gets worse because there's on the TV version this doesn't exist, but in the extended version there's a scene where Ron Burgundy is at a restaurant because after he said "fuck you, San Diego," go fuck yourself, San Diego. And so he's at a restaurant. He says, "Thank God I can trust you." And he says, "Fine, we made a special dish for you." And it's got a cat turd. And no, I'm not gonna eat it. You will eat it. No, I'm not gonna. After like good 2 minutes of arguing, he's like, "Fine, I'll nibble it. Do you promise me a steak?" And he goes, And then he eats it. He's like, "Fine, I'll just eat it." No, stop eating the cat poo. And he's like, No, I deserve to eat it. It's terrible. It's just the most random scene.
What is this now?
Anchorman.
Oh God.
It's the only good Will Ferrell movie.
I want to watch it.
It's hilarious.
Oh wait.
I would love if movie.
Wait. The Anchorman, like the news?
Yeah, with Ron Burgundy.
Oh
yeah.
no, never mind. I don't want to watch it.
Why?
I don't want to watch. I don't.
It's funny.
When I saw Anchorman 2, the trailers for that, I'm like, this is retarded.
It's funny. Liam Neeson's in it. Will Smith's in it.
I don't know. I feel like you'd have to make me watch it.
I'd have to tie him down and make him stare at the TV.
That's what I was about to say. You'd have to take my leash, take my harness, take my collar.
I told you I don't like furries.
Take.
I've watched way too many videos of things like that happening, and it's just scary. It's just like there's like a guy like dressed
Take
as
a few
like
chains and
there's
ropes.
there's a guy dressed like a dog that doesn't look like an actual dog because it stands on two legs and it's black blue hair, and there's another guy who's only got like a coyote mask on, and it's just like, what the fuck am I watching?
You watching furry porn?
No, I'm just watching I looked up furry on YouTube, and I made and it was the biggest mistake I've ever made.
Well, I'm sorry you don't understand me, but that's okay.
I don't understand furries.
You don't understand me.
You're like me when I talk to myself. Nick, you don't understand me. Shut up, Nick.
Shut up. Is there like always the third voice just like, you're talking to yourself?
I've never had that voice.
I feel like
I've had a lot of moments where I think to myself that maybe I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm talking to myself. And then the other part of me goes, oh my fucking God, I'm talking to myself. It's like that scene from The Simpsons where Bart goes, "Oh my God, my sister is my best friend," and then Lisa goes, "Oh my God, my brother is my best friend." It's like those are like the both sides of my brain. They're just arguing with each other, just like, "Oh my God, I'm talking to myself. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself," and they just kind of repeat the process over and over again. It's like Inception. Just keeps going deeper
and deeper and deeper. Are we going deeper into a hole or to a crevice?
Going down the rabbit hole, man. Oh my God, there's a rabbit here. Yes, Mr. Rabbit, I would like some carrot stew. Oh no, we're going down. Let's give him the suppository. Okay, I'll take it. If I can add 2 and 2 together, we've been doing this for like 55 minutes. I would like to say that we haven't said anything important throughout this whole thing.
No, we've almost done an hour. Because you had to add the...
You have to add the subtraction, and then you have to multiply by the division. And that'll get you right back to where you started. Unless you do it in the reverse order, then you will get it in the exact same position. Just be more annoying because I hate dividing. I'm looking at my the audience can't see this, but I bought a mini Power A Xbox 360 controller, and I'm looking at the rumble feature, which is literally just a piece of metal that spins. How do you make things rumble? You spin shit.
I'm just I have taken one of my controllers apart.
He's tooken it. He's took us.
I've taken it. Do you have a very
I feel like
specific set of skills?
I have a very particular set of skills, like the ability to urinate on your toilet seat, and the ability to fart in your face. I am the worst. I am the worst house guest, and I'm going to kill you.
Is this how you're gonna get your
I don't know
controller
who you
back?
are. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a Call of Duty player, I can tell you I am not one. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills, like turning on my Xbox and plugging in the controller. I'm a damn handsome man, and I'm going to kill you.
Are you gonna get your controller back?
Probably not.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
I am 99% certain I'm going to call in work tomorrow sick.
you should just do it.
I want to call in work. I don't want to friggin' go in. Like, I have to go in Sunday anyway. Oh, shit. I'm trying to remember. Is Alec going to be there? I'm trying to remember if my buddy's Alec's going to be there. Because if he's not, I can't leave the facility bare like that. I don't know. I may go in for a couple hours.
What do you mean?
Well, because if Alec's not there, then I know Wyatt won't be there. He's not there the rest of the week. But if Alec's not there, that means there's nobody to haul anything.
Who the hell's Ed?
Ed? Who the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck's Ed? Where'd you get Ed?
From like the third person that you've spoken. No.
I said Wyatt Alec.
Oh.
Where the hell did you get Ed?
Never mind.
There's no D in anything I said.
Shut up.
This is the first time Tristan was not given the D. I had that moment when
Shut up.
I had that moment where Lauren's like, "Hey Nick, can I borrow your thumb drive?" And I looked at it and I was like, I hit safely remove my drive and it said drive D and I'm like, oh my god, she wants the D. And I just kind of sat there awkwardly and she's like, Nick, you're gonna give me the flash drive, and just like staring at the screen like, Nick, you're gonna give me the flash drive. Do you want it? Yes, Nick, I need the flash drive. What the fuck is wrong with you? But do you want it?
I haven't.
Nick, what are you talking about? Then I turned around like, do you want the D?
I haven't had the D for a solid week. I'm going on
He's
withdrawals,
talking.
man.
He's talking about USB drives.
Right.
He's talking about USB drives. We swear. I hope. I think he wants the D.
I'm gay and proud. What are you talking about?
He's so happy. Is there a gay character in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series? Besides Bakura.
And Merrick. Well,
Merrick's a given. That's his entire thing. I'm not British. I'm not British. I'm just gay.
I'm not British. I'm just gay.
Yeah, but he does the tongue roll thing where he goes British.
I've done that a few times. It's just hard.
No, yeah, it's like he does the tongue roll.
I have to be in the moment.
You have to be in the moment. He has to be having sex for it to happen.
No, like if I were to like speak Spanish and like completely be fluent in it and then roll the R, I would literally stop everything and be like, did I just do that?
I would pull down my pants, whip it out, and just go, I did it. Tristan just took his soda in rectally, apparently.
What?
You can't. The audience can't see it, but it happened.
Yes, because I totally shoved the cap of this bottle into my butt.
We're all in agreement.
Shut up.
I wonder what Robert's doing right now. I feel like we should call him. What you doing?
He'd probably be awake, but...
Where's my phone? Let's call him up.
I can check if he's on Skype.
Fuck that. We're gonna call him up.
Oh, no. Why?
We're gonna call... Oh, look, Tristan. Tristan sent me a message. I'm inside. What are you inside, Tristan? Let's be honest.
I'm inside of you.
That scares me a little bit. Let's call him up. See what kind of response
Why
we
does
get.
that scare you?
Why do I have two numbers that say John?
Why?
John, if you can hear me, I hate you. just so we get that out of the way. Here's Robert. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna put him on speaker.
So you hate John? Okay.
We'll put him on speaker.
Oh no.
What? It's ringing.
I'm not talking.
You're gonna talk to him.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. Just ready to pass out.
You're on a podcast right now.
I'm what?
You're on a podcast we're doing. Tristan told me to call you.
I did not tell you.
Tristan told me to call you while we're doing our podcast. So because it'd be funny.
Blame me. I hate
Oh.
you.
You know, that'd be pretty awesome, but
I have to get up at 7 to go to work, so.
All right. Well, have a good evening.
Yeah, ordinarily I'd entertain you guys, but.
It's fine.
Sorry.
Please don't die.
Yes, we love you. Well, Tristan does. Bye.
Good night, you guys.
Night. Oh, not short-lived.
Totally worth it.
You're an asshole. Blaming it on me. How dare you?
What else would we do? I'm sitting here just like, let's call Robert. Let's see what he's doing.
Then you blame it on me.
The hell I did. Well,
I hate you, Nick.
I love me too. Anyway. So I think that's enough for the podcast.
So is this going to be the full hour, or are we just going to...
I'm probably going to split this into like 1,000 videos that are 1 minute long. So somebody has to sit and wait for the buffering of every video. Just, what the hell? What did you just make a one solid chunk? To annoy you.
That can work.
Yeah, because that would be the most entertaining thing we could possibly do.
Yeah.
Because this wasn't entertaining. Stop playing with your...
You can make it a comedy channel instead of a gaming channel.
Yes, I won't play video. I won't do anything I enjoy anymore. We'll have face cams, and it'll just show us talking in front of mics, because that's exactly what every kid wants to watch. Oh, my entire audience of 5-year-olds. Which is actually funny, because if I looked at my... I'm not doing that as an insult. That is literally the statistic that it said. I have currently 19 subscribers, and it actually said that my audience the average age of my audience is 5. Which makes me think that maybe some people just didn't fill in their age.
No.
Or maybe they're just extraneous. Like somebody just
Who's honest on YouTube? Seriously, like...
The furries are, obviously. Have you seen them?
About their age,
About their feelings, Tristan. They're honest about them.
I have a lot of feelings, bro.
I have a lot of feelings bottled up inside this manly husk, as he says through his V-neck.
Is this a V-neck?
He's wearing a micro V-neck.
That is not a V-neck.
The way
It's not a V-neck.
the fact
It's
that
rounded.
it's round. Yes.
It's rounded.
Next,
it's not a V-neck.
Next, I'm gonna point out and say, well, the adapter for my phone is white. Nick, it's not white. It's the rice white. There's a difference. That's what's gonna happen eventually. He just dropped a bottle cap. Hey, Fallout New Vegas, I'd kill you for that. Actually, I'd just steal it. I feel like we just play Fallout New Vegas. I modded it, so I have all of the perks and all of the skills and everything already unlocked. I walked around the game on the hardest difficulty, and the game was still fucking easy. I think we should end it off here and do something else like kill ourselves or masturbate or something entertaining.
I have the lube.
We're done here.
Okay. Bye.